centuries upon centuries of tradition. The Lady in Black, Too Tough to Tame, whatever you want to call it. Kyle Lamarty will lead our way to arguably the toughest track on the schedule, Darlington Raceway. Let's get underway for race 4 of the NASCAR International Cup Series. A 2-wide track at the absolute most, where only the outside is the most efficient. If you adjust your car to handle turns 1 and 2, you're going to be very, very unhappy in 3 and 4 and vice versa. But we'll see what kind of setups these cars took. So far, so good. There's actually a lot of grip on that bottom line going down the straightaway. You see some cars try to take advantage of that, but it's a 24 Molina who has the lead, and the 01 almost touches the back of Lamarty. Max getting very close in front of Lamarty early. Maybe trying to get some help from his Chevy manufacturer friend, the 24 of Matt Molina. And it's Molina that's going to lead lap 1 here. As you can see in the back of the pack, we have Martin and Ross, who are your 2 points leaders, who actually qualified relatively poorly. So there's a very good chance we're going to see a new points leader. There's your last winner, Leonardo Pasquale, running mid-pack. You can see there's some action going on here early. The 76 trying to get inside the 51, and the 51's trying to use that straightaway. There's the 56, who's going to get in coming into 1. They're not going to be able to make it 3 wide, and Johnson's the one who pulls away from the 91 of Lorenzo. And look at the run that Tanner Morrison Jr. has on the outside lane. Very good racing we have here so far. But it is Molina who is the uncontested leader. Now here's the 12 Lamarty trying to get the inside of Max here. He does that well. An excellent bump and run from Lamarty. 52 of Johnson coming into turn 3, and I think we do have trouble. And we do have trouble here. The 95 of Sainz takes out Fontaine. Fontaine is completely wrecked over. Martin does a good job of dodging his teammate, and Rod as well, but Ross, Stenberg, and LGD are in it. Horrible crash early. Now from our helicopter cam here with 1/3 speed, it looks like it started between the 65 and the 95. Yeah, but you see right here, the 88 tries to go inside, the 65 doesn't see the 88 in time, and that causes both of them to collide into the 95, and the 95 of Sainz goes into the 16 of Fontaine, and that's how the crash started. The 65 of Stevenson is free, but I don't think the 95 is going to have some nice words. The 20 is in it as well, but you can see that these drivers, Cottle, Jackson, Hopkins, whoa, Hopkins and Martin just barely dodged the 95 by mere inches, and Rada has to go into the inside to dodge the damage, but Ross, Berg, and LGD do not see it. Here's the view from Paulia Hopkins if you really want to see a close one here. Very lucky break for the 83. Even the 21 and the 70 almost got into that one. On to lap 12 now. The wreck is far and away been finished. All the cars involved are either onto pit road, came out, or out for the race. You can see the standings here. Those last cars are all the ones that were involved in that wreck. The 24 Molina has led every lap so far. The fastest lap, Sainz could still get the bonus for the fastest lap at least for an additional 5 points for him. But every lap so far has been led by the rookie of Molina. Will he become the first rookie to win a race this season? We're going to see pit cycles pretty soon here. We have a Camaro top 2, and then we have a mixture of Camaros, Fords, Volkswagens, and Volvos all in that top 10. A pretty diverse top 10 so far. The last car in the top 10 is the 71 of Boyd, but right behind him is the 91. The 2 Dodges going side by side. Davenport gets a very good run there. The last car in the top 10 now, did the 71 gain positions? No, he actually lost positions there. The last car in the top 10 is the 51 of Jackie Everett. Everett's doing a pretty good job of holding up here. You can see George Jordan actually had a pretty poor breakaway speed going into the backstretch. The 10 of Morrison Jr., fantastic job using the grip on the inside lane. In turns 3 and 4, you don't have to be as outside as possible because there's so much grip down there. And now it could be 3 wide coming into the turn. But the 656 of Sparks is a good run. back of the bag here. Ross is out of it, so Martin no longer has to worry about him. The last car in the top 20 is your last race winner of Leonardo Pasquale. The 65 did lose some positions, but he is pretty clean, doesn't have any damage to worry about despite that wreck. Oh, and the 22 and the 70 are getting together. The 70 of Martin into the wall, but he's still going. The 22, however, is completely out. His back is damaged, but Martin is only going to lose a few positions. I don't know if that's worst case or best case scenario for Martin, but as long as he pits early, he should be just fine. Look at this, brought him completely into the wall. Probably got distracted by what he saw in front of him. It is Martin's tendency to come into pit road early, and that's exactly what it's going to do here. Get in pit road early before everybody else does. Oh, it almost he drifts it going into there, but is able to save it. We're going to see the leaders come into pit at any time soon. I don't know if that's very fortunate or unfortunate for Martin, but we will see. Most of the cars should be coming into pit right now. The two Camaros leading the way, and yes, they are. Who's going to be the first car to stay out? It's going to be the 91 of Lorenzo, as well as your defending champion. As you see that Martin is getting his 4 tires fixed right now. He's starting in the 34th position. He's going to make his way out. Just before the 24 Molina comes in, and Martin's going to have a little bit more speed there. I imagine that all the drivers are going to be taking 4 tires here. Martin's actually in a pretty good spot. He can definitely work his way around and get into a decent position. Looks like none of the cars are even getting close to colliding with each other, except for right here a little bit. But the leader of Molina and Max should be pretty fine as well. It's going to be 7 laps to go this time around. Now, if we can find Martin, Molina's out of there already. And there's Martin. Look at how fast of that lap he's pulling off. He's coming out of the turns here. What position is he going to be? You can see that the 3 abroad is just coming into the pit. He's going to get way further than the rest of the cars. Might make himself probably to the top 15-ish. We go from the bumper camp past Pasquale, past Mine. Could get past Morris the Junior here, and he does. Could even get past the 71, and he does as well. Looks like he's going to pass Jackie Everett, who's going to be, I believe, in the 16th position. A good strategy from Martin, once again, by pitting early. But the undisputed leader of the pack right now is the 24 of Molina. He has led all but 1 lap so far. Laps to go, and it has completely cycled out here. Molina in first. Max in second, Lorenzo in third, Lombardi in fourth, Davenport is the lap car, the actual car in fifth is the 52 of Johnson. And we have a pretty good battle here between 3 cars for 6. Kronberg is between the 96, the 48, and the 19. The 48 of Dane Stockholm, the rookie who's looking to get past the 96 here onto the outside. And look at the run that Martin's got here. He's only 1 spot away from the top 10 despite that conflict with the 22. 3 laps to go this time around. Or is it going to be 2 laps to go? We will see. Yes, it is still 3. Nobody is catching up to Molina anytime soon. But we have a pretty good battle here once again for 6 between the 48 and the 96. Stockholm actually got the best of Kronberg this time. No, actually, whoa, Kronberg's using that grip very well. He just obliterates the 48 coming out of turn 4. 2 to go for Molina. Molina is home free at the moment. There is Roden, who is a lap car, but he's so far ahead of his fellow Camaro that it should not be an issue. The fastest lap bonus will go to the 95 of Sainz with that 30.07. So despite crashing out, he's still going to get some bonus points. But it's going to be 1 lap to go for Matt Molina. Just 1 lap away from becoming the first rookie to win a race this season. Any other interesting battles going on here? You can see that Martin has worked his way to the top 10. A pretty good battle for the final spot in the top 10 if Connell could catch up to them. Callie Johnson trying to use that outside the best he can. And Martin goes out there, trying to get outside of Opsal now. It looks like Connell's not going to be able to catch up, but this is a good battle for 8th. Molina has crossed the finish line to win here at Darlington. But let's see what happens here coming into there. There's 3 wide. Opsal and Martin working their way around the 21. And Martin gets past Opsal as well to get the 8th spot. Excellent job from Martin despite crashing earlier to get into the top 10. But it's Matt Molina, the first rookie to win a race this season, and is having an excellent season so far.